Greetings 330 students. Most of you have developed good researchable questions for this project. What are good questions? They're questions focused on relationships between clearly identifiable and measurable variables. For example, what are the effects of bullying on adolescent girls? Or what's the relationship between one's beliefs about mental illness and church attendance among, say, African Americans? Or does a mindfulness practice help mitigate the negative emotions associated with different forms of discrimination? The next step is to put together a literature review in order to learn what others have said about your question. Some of you may have already begun this part of the project, but let's start off with a clean slate. There are 4 stages to putting together a review. To be successful, you need to follow through on all of them. The first involves locating sources. In general, you'll need to surface 2 to 3 times or even 4 times as many sources as are called for in your review. So if your review is supposed to have 10 sources, you probably need to quickly review 30 or 40 articles before diving into the details of those that seem to best fit your topic. I'll try to cover strategies for quickly moving through hundreds of articles that your initial search turns up, and we'll do that in another video. But word to the wise, don't make the mistake of reviewing only the first 10 articles you find. Okay, the second step. The second step is about skimming this initial set of articles in order to find the ones that are best suited to your topic. Often, all you'll need to do here is to review the abstracts. Abstracts are short 150 to 200 word summaries of research articles. Most will provide the information you need on the purpose of the study, how it was conducted, what was found, and what those findings mean. Take a look at the sample abstracts that I provided. You can click on them in the description below. In reviewing an abstract, pay attention to why the study was undertaken and the variables that were studied. If they align with your research, then note the article, and if you can, download a copy. All right, the next step. Well, the next step is to really dive into the articles that you've selected. For the sake of illustration, assume that you need 10 articles for your review. In step 2, you cull down the 30 or 40 articles you found in step 1 by reading the abstracts. You should now have between 15 and 25 articles that made this initial cut. Your task now is to study these more closely. I've created a form for you that you can use or you can adapt for this purpose. You'll again find it in a link in the description below. Now, on closer inspection, it may turn out that not all of these articles are relevant to your project. That's fine. Those articles can go into the discard pile. But complete as much of the form as you can for the articles that are relevant. The information you capture on the form should give you a basic information that you need to write your review. But in the back of your mind, keep asking yourself, where does this article fit with the other articles I've read, and where does it fit in with my topic? Okay, so at the beginning of this video, I said that there were 4 steps in putting together a literature review. The 4th step is actually drafting that review, and I'm going to be covering that in another video. For now, though, go through these first 3 steps that I've outlined. Definitely try to use or adapt the form that I created for you. And I think you'll find it very helpful and that it will make your review much easier when you get around to actually writing it out. Okay, I hope that you found this video useful.